Hello guys, I'm the Transformers fan page doing a new video for you guys. And in case you were wondering, Transformers fan page is a fan page on Facebook. So go ahead and like that if you want. I'm just saying. A lot of people are going to be confused by the name. And a lot of people have been confused by the name. It's just the name of the fan page. It's not actually my name. But a lot of people call me TF, so you can call me TF if you want. I just wanted to make that little note. And also, the reason why comments are approved on my channel is because I want my channel to be a fun place. So if you want to troll, then take it somewhere else. Anyways, enough with that. Let's talk about Doug Walker. Now, Doug Walker is one of my biggest inspirations for the Canadia Reviewer. No, I am not ripping off Doug Walker's Nostalgia Critic for the Canadia Reviewer. The Canadia Reviewer is kind of my own thing, but definitely you can see some points to where the Nostalgia Critic and the Canadia Reviewer kind of line up. So, yes, Doug Walker and his Nostalgia Critic. Yes, some things were, I don't want to say taken, but more like inspired from. Because I absolutely love his work. I think it's fantastic. Um, Now, the reason why I'm not doing so many reviewers and just talking about Doug Walker and the Nostalgia Critic himself is because, well, the Nostalgia Critic and Doug Walker would definitely take the number one spot. Number two, there's a lot of names out there that I want to really dedicate to. Balt Matrix, because he's one of the first reviewers that I've ever seen on YouTube, so I definitely want to dedicate him. So I'm just gonna give him a quick little shout out. Night Slash 2020. There's just so many to choose from. I can't really just pick a number two spot, but I can definitely pick a number one spot with Doug Walker and the Nostalgia Critic. Now, a lot of people are just gonna say, "Why don't you just talk about Doug Walker?" or "Why don't you just talk about Nostalgia Critic?" Well, there's elements between the two that are completely different. And I like both Doug Walker and the Nostalgia Critic. Let's talk about Nostalgia Critic for a second. He's the character that Doug Walker made in the year 2008, I believe. I wasn't a fan for the longest time. In fact, I'm one of the newer fans coming um, into the fan base of Nostalgia Critic and Doug Walker, basically that guy with glasses. But I highly enjoy Nostalgia Critic for just so much rage, and I can kind of see where he gets that rage from. I mean, there's a lot of movies that he hates, but now after watching the dedication to what is it, Roger Ebert? Sorry, I didn't really watch him that often. Um, he kept on mentioning that Roger had a passion for movies, and even though he got so angry, he still had a passion for it. And I think the Nostalgia Critic is pretty much based off that. At least that's what I think. He seems to be a real big a real big fan of Siskel and Ebert. So yeah, it's pretty sad that he's passed away. Um, Speaking of passed away, also Rimfire uh, is kind of based off of, and I'd like to thank Sean Long. I mean, he's also an inspiration. Anyways, back to Nostalgia Critic. So he gets so angry about movies, and I love that little passion he's got for movies. Um, but I think the passion really comes out from Doug Walker and his reviews. Um, when he reviews a movie, I'm really fascinated by his own opinions because they're his own opinions. He's not trying too hard to make it so great, like the greatest video out there. He's just got a camera and he's talking about the movie. And that's what I like about him. You know, he's being very honest about a movie. Nostalgia Critic I absolutely love. I mean, one of the greatest characters on the internet, to be honest. And Doug Walker, I do like his reviews too. So I like them both. Um, and I feel like I got to know Doug Walker a little bit. He did a review on, was it How to Train Your Dragon? For DreamWorks UARI or whatever it is. And beforehand, I kind of thought that he would hate this movie. And he's admitted that he should have hated this movie, but the movie's just so genuine that how can you hate it? And I kind of expected him to say that. I don't know why. I just kind of did. I guess I really got to know Doug Walker, even though I've never met him in person. I've never really talked to him. I've gotten to know this person, Doug Walker. I mean, yeah, it's quite amazing what the internet will do. So, Doug Walker, one of my biggest inspirations. I can't wait to hear his opinions on future movies. I mean, I would definitely like to work for that guy with the glasses.com, uh, with the Canadia Reviewer, uh, but it's fine where I'm at. I'm not asking for, a job there, although that would have been, or not a job, but a spot on the website, though that would be awesome. I'm not. I'm going to shut up about that right now because I seem picky about it. Or not picky, but never mind. Anyways, so yeah, Doug Walker, Nostalgia Critic, love them both. And I also enjoy the bum reviews, but not as much as Nostalgia Critic or Doug Walker, because there's more of his own opinion in that. And the bum reviews I like for the comedy. The Nostalgia Critic I like overall. But Doug Walker's reviews and everything that he does, I like his stuff because it's more genuine. I'm not saying he should stop the bum reviews. I'm not saying I hate the bum reviews. Um, but it's just not as honest as I hope. Which is great that he also does a Doug Walker review as well as the bum review so I can really get to know what he's talking about. And I really enjoy that. I really do. Kind of like the best of both worlds. Anyways, that is all for now. I will see you guys next time.